Welcome to Dog's Life Diaries, where real stories, real dogs, and real people come together.
And she was 14 and she died. And then my husband retired and we thought, oh boy, here comes the cruises, the trips driving across the U.S. and all this stuff. And my son came home on Christmas and said, are you guys home? He came with his girlfriend and his daughter. And I said, yeah. And he said, well, okay, we have something for you. And it's a puppy with the biggest paws. Aww. Katie was only 7 weeks at that time. He got her from Pennsylvania in the Amish country. She was a runt of the litter. She was the last one, and he ran up there and brought her. And at that time, I was either going to strangle him or love him, because we've been without a dog for 2 years, right? And we were looking forward to, because a dog's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Right? Not like a cat, which I've grown up with.
Yeah.
A dog is worse than a baby. Oh, worse than a baby.
Yeah.
Except I will say Katie, we thought she was amazing because she only messed up, urinated on a small rug one time. Mm-hmm. I just had to show it to her, throw her out. She never did it again. I don't know if you can believe that, but she never did.
And she was already trained before?
No, she was a puppy. She's a baby.
She's learning right off the bat.
Yeah, but she was. She's like when I heard you had a German Shepherd. Your husband had a German Shepherd, right? Strong. I mean, very strong, very hard for an old lady like me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How small was she? Like this? Puppy?
Oh God, I don't know. You'd have to show her. How many pounds was she? I'd have to show you pictures. But she was small in body, but the paws were this big. So you knew she was going to be a big dog, right?
That's the same thing they keep saying about Jazz, that his paws are big, so it means he's going to be big. But I'm like, he's not. He's a mini or a medium, so I don't think he's going to get that big. I hope he doesn't get that big.
Really? I thought that with the way your kids were, they wanted a big dog. Like
they do want a big dog, but I love medium size.
Right. And she doesn't shed, your dog.
She doesn't shed. Yeah. Wow. And
Katie was a very stubborn dog. If she didn't want to walk, she just sat there. No matter how much you tugged and pulled, she's a stubborn dog.
Oh,
that's Kira.
That was my baby Kira.
Okay. Oh.
That was our first dog.
So did you have to put him down?
Her,
no,
yeah.
Well, she would have lost hip movement up.
Oh,
she was 14.
The story behind her is our person we worked with, her relative had a litter of dogs, and the guy that she was living with just treated them awful. They were down in Florida, and he just took a big bag of food and threw it out in the field and made them fight for it.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting one dog, and she took two.
Oh, I see.
And so we had her from that.
Okay.
So, and the real story was behind getting Katie was that I had retired, and Doug and I were just in tears when we had to put her down because she just couldn't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
And so I'm the emotional person here. I'm the woman. She's
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
No.
opposite. It's usually opposite.
Yeah. And so, I was finally getting over it, and I get a call from Doug, and he's got her in the driveway. He says, look what we got. Why would you do this to me? I just got retired. I had freedom. I just got over the dog. So
was he getting it as a gift?
Yeah.
He thought I was lonely because the kids, both of them have gone out of the house and all. And I said, but we finally had freedom. But she's really become good because as we've gotten older, it's been a lot of fun having somebody in the house to keep us active and stuff like that. So she's a great dog too. So
you know what made him choose? First of all, for the audience, tell us what kind of breed Katie is and why Doug chose this particular breed. Yeah.
Because our other one was a lab mix, and he thought that we would want a lab, but since he passed away, I mean, when he passed away, you know, she missed him terribly. I mean,
She just looked out.
she used to look out, you know, for his police car to come back, and then she'd take off and jump all over him. She just loved him.
Yeah.
And she used to sleep with him, and then after he passed, she was a very, very lonely dog for about 6 months, right?
Yeah,
6 months. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, and then she got used to us.
So she was very attached to him.
Well, yeah, because
So he used to walk her.
yeah, he kept her when she was really young for the first month or so, and while she was growing up, and he slept with her, you know, by her cage.
Okay, I
So
thought
she
I
wouldn't
thought
be
on the
scared.
bed.
Well, that too.
Probably that, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but she sits up on our bed at night.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so she was very. She has her own sleeping bag.
she does, but she gets hot,
Yeah.
cold. You know, like now she'll go down on the floor at night and
Yeah.
sleep. In the winter, she'll stay up on the bed though, and she likes it because she keeps her warm.
Yeah, yeah.
Does your dog sleep with you? Or no? You don't allow it?
I don't know. I've not gotten into that point yet.
Oh.
Because I'm still, like I said, from where I come from, Cameroon, you know, dogs usually are outside. So I'm still getting used to the idea of the dog being in the house. Like dogs, we make like a nice little house or hut for the dog outside, and then we feed the dog outside. So we don't let the dogs in the house, back home. So
But not everybody though.
not everyone, but majority, like 90%. That's how
You want to go inside here?
we view dogs as just like a guard, basically. So if someone comes to the house, they bark, and then we know, okay, maybe there's someone we need to be careful, maybe it's danger. So that's the whole purpose of dogs for most African communities or countries. Yeah, but I think it's something that's changing as the world gets revolutionized. People start to get more, learn more about the importance of having dogs and pets and cats, and that they're just as us. You know, they have emotions as us, and they deserve to be treated like us. Yeah.
I'm sure, you know, you hear about them, like in Mexico and China. There are a lot of feral dogs. They're just running like in wolf packs.
Yeah.
You know? It's sad, but
Yeah.
I don't think they want that in the States because of disease, you know,
Yeah.
rabies and all.
Exactly.
And
Yeah. So what's one fun fact about Katie? Something funny or weird that she does that makes you either laugh or upset?
Well, she squelches a lot when she wants her way, but a lot of times if she makes loud squelches, that's telling us she's got to go out and go to the bathroom.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she knows, you know, what to do. And one of the things people should understand, especially in a country like ours, if you take in an animal, you know, you should treat it like part of the family. You really can't treat it like an animal out on the street. You have to, because they're depending on you, because they've given up their wild instincts to take care of themselves, and they're letting you take over.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing with me, and that's why she's such a good dog, I think, too.
Yeah, and I hate hearing about puppy mills, where they just breed dogs in this, and they treat the parents so horribly, you know, where they just use them for breeding. I hate that.
Oh, so it's people just use that as a profession to make money?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you don't read in that?
No.
In the States they do that.
Oh.
You know, or for raising them for dog fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I've heard about the dog farm, but I haven't heard about it.
Where we got her, possibly that's what these people were doing in the Pennsylvania Dutch country, because he said it was a whole barn full of dogs,
Right.
and I don't know how they were being taken care of, but hopefully they were being fed normal, you know, and all that. But I believe when you have that many animals that you're trying to kind of sell off and do stuff like that, it gets to be more of a business than, you know, something for a pet owner
Yeah.
to want. So I guess I'm a real stickler with stuff like that.
All right. So for someone trying to get a dog, how is it in the life of having a dog? Like from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, is she like your chill buddy, your alarm clock, or how do you relate to her? How does she impact your day on a day-to-day basis?
I don't know, it's just like having kids.
Yeah,
They're
very
right there. Right?
It's
You
just
have
like
to
when your
feed
kids
them.
run into a room and they're awake and you're not.
Yeah.
She'll wake us up, and then I gotta get dressed and run down and give her a walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then breakfast time, and she eats breakfast when we eat breakfast, so it's real nice. And then she gets very playful after she eats breakfast. And
They have to
gets her
exercise.
toys.
You know, I was like I was telling. I think it was is it your brother, Tima?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
brother.
he asked us, where did we train Katie? Because you guys must say a lot about how wonderful she is. I said, I think it's imperative you train her. Go to some training classes, you know, and the other thing is walking her because they need the exercise.
Yeah.
You know, they need, just like humans, that's, you know, why these kids run around. You gotta get it out of them, they have energy.
Yeah.
But training, because they don't speak English, but if you go to a training class and you get a good trainer, you know Katie will come back and she knows no and all this other stuff. You teach them that. I think it's imperative that you train these dogs like you train your children, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you know,
So they're obedient, right, and have manners.
in the training classes, they train you.
Right.
They train you how to react to the dog,
Right.
and what commands. So we don't do everything that we totally learn there, but their commands I can say to Katie when other dogs are walking up, and I can say leave it, because she learned that in the class.
Yeah.
So you leave that issue alone if there's another dog walking up.
Yeah.
And usually she catches on. I mean, I don't need to do it that much anymore, but it really helps. So the things they taught us, it's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, I know your breed is a very smart breed. It's part poodle, right?
Golden Doodle.
Yeah, part
Golden
poodle.
Doodle,
They
yes.
are really intelligent
Yes,
dogs.
they're very smart. They're
You
very
know,
smart.
and so I
Like
told
when I was diagnosed, I felt like she could sense that something
They
was.
can.
She could sense
Right.
like something was different. Like the way she would jump on me was different, and it was just something different. Like she was very emotional around me.
Did she call me? Or
She did call me. She
Yeah.
did call me, and she brought out happiness. Joy.
Yes.
Yes.
Now see, this is what I hate.
They know when you're feeling fine, and when you're not feeling fine, they will react to that
Yeah.
and take care of you.
She knows when we argue. Yeah, she'll come near me like, he's a big bully, so stay away.
You guys still argue? After years of marriage, you guys still argue?
Oh yeah, perfect marriage, right?
Perfect marriage.
She comes to me like, you're the big bully.
So, but this is the only thing I don't
We should
like.
get the honeymoon phase.
Now, don't be so jealous. Don't be
So what
jealous.
would you tell someone who's on the fence about whether to get a dog or not, and what would your advice be? Like, what are the benefits of having a pet, specifically a dog?
Well, I don't know, I've grown up with them, so I'm not a professional, but
I mean, it adds a different phase of love to your life, I think. Of caring, of some other entity caring about you. It just makes your life a lot fuller, I think. And that's one thing we've gotten out of it. As much as I can be a grouch and love to get me a dog, I love having her here. And I kind of shudder to think of the day when we have to not have her here. So,
How old is she?
she'll be 9. She'll be 9 in October.
no, 8, right?
9.
Oh, okay.
So does this mean she's upset or?
No, she wants
She
attention.
wants attention, she wants to go for a walk.
Oh,
No,
I
she
see.
wants her bully stick.
She wants a bully stick.
Yeah, let me give you that so you're.
So what's her
Good.
lifespan?
Hers, I don't know, some of them die at 5, and then I would say 8 to 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it's up to 14, right? I guess it depends on the breed.
Yeah. Teacher, I think, lasted longer. She was a mixed breed, two breeds.
I see.
Katie's purebred, so we're little. This is
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But your dog is little, so they can live to 18 there.
This is the bully stick.
I see. I don't know. He knows better. He knows better. But
Yeah, this is her bully stick. So,
is it
so
a?
now she's gonna sneak away
You
and
buy those
gobble
at
it up.
Costco, they're full raw. They're great for her.
I know each time we give
Apple
Jazz something new, she has diarrhea. Like each time
Oh,
she tries
really?
something new, she has
Oh.
diarrhea. Even with the little bone sticks that we give her,
Well, she has a sensitive stomach.
she has a sensitive, very
Oh.
sensitive stomach.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been having diarrhea for the past couple of days. I'm not sure what's going on there.
But it stopped.
It stopped. Okay.
So maybe it was something that she, you changed the food or something?
No, I think we gave, he took her to the vet, and there's a medicine they give for worms once a month.
Oh, okay.
So she took that and then she just kept having diarrhea.
My goodness, what do you want? There's a bowl of candy in there.
So I guess the last question, fun fact, if Katie was to say a sentence to you, what do you think the sentence would be?
Why don't you give me more food? That's usually the biggest thing with dogs, especially bigger dogs.
Yeah.
They constantly want to eat. She eats in the morning. We do give her her diet is kind of neat because we give her a half of thing of hard food, a half of fresh pet, we'll have a scoop of that, and then she cuts the nails off of chicken feet, and we put in a chicken foot in the morning. And the chicken foot really helps her digestive tract. It keeps it solid and all that kind of stuff. So she eats in the morning when we get up, and then she's moved her eating time up to 3:30, and then around 6 o'clock she'll get a bully stick, and then the rest of the evening she'll whine for some other treat. And if she's been real good, I'll give her like a little small duck treat that isn't fattening or anything like that. But
Well,
so
you
she
see
is
us-
just like a child.
Yeah, you see us playing, go retrieve something, because she knows she's going to get fed little treats.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
She's smart. She's
very
trained us.
smart.
We're trained.
And she's definitely making you both exercise, right? Because you have to walk
Yes.
numerous times. You're
Our
getting your
doctor
steps
loves
in.
her. Our doctor really loves her.
You're getting the steps. And I noticed she's walking without a leash now. Just,
But she never really did walk with a leash. I only did that
I thought initially, when we first
when
moved
I
in.
see
Yeah,
new people. I did
yeah.
that because I thought,
okay.
oh my gosh.
Some people get too scared.
Yeah,
So
I didn't
I
want
see.
that.
I'll go put the leash on her temporarily for walking.
Okay.
And there's a dog that I'm not, I don't recognize everybody. This morning I grabbed the leash and kind of slid it under her collar and just held her, as we were going to walk by these people. It turned out to be people we knew, and Katie was off the leash, and the other dogs were real nice, and Katie knew them, so she was fine.
And, I was real wary with your kids initially because I knew your little girl was just terrified of the dog. But he wasn't. I think you have it on camera where he was just licking his face. I thought that was the sweetest thing. He washed your face. You remember that? I wanted to see that video. But, and eventually she calmed down. Now she's wonderful.
Yes,
but
yes.
since I didn't know your family, I had to put the leash on just in case. But,
It all turned out well, and
It
made us
does.
get a dog too, right?
Well, I thought you were going to get a big dog though, but I understand you two were working.
Yeah. Remember we got a bunny first?
Yeah, how did that work out?
I gave it away. It was like, you
boring.
warned me. You said it's too, you were like, a bunny?
Yeah.
Why would you get a bunny?
Boring, right?
Very boring. They don't interact at all.
No.
All you're doing is just feeding them and cleaning their poop. That's all. I was like, oh no, this has to be a better way.
I know. I couldn't believe that's no substitute for a
That was
dog.
a training ground. But it
And the
turned
kids
out
were bored,
they
right?
were bored, yeah. But they were just excited because we went to the
Yes,
fair and then we
yes.
saw the bunny and they're like, okay,
Okay.
we got a bunny,
Well, that
no dog,
happens.
right? And
Right.
we're like, yes, I was like, okay.
Oh
It
my
happens with
God.
kids.
Yeah, because I knew a dog takes a lot. So
Yes.
having 3 kids already, I knew that was going to be a 4th kid. But I finally came to a compromise, and here we are today.
I just think, like go to some, a good class, just one time. And the class we went to, it was a group class and she has people that are there with her to help.
Additional training.
Yeah, and then she will let you know if your dog needs a private lesson.
Oh, so you're in the class with her, with the trainer?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and her
very-
assistants.
very
There were like 4
regimented.
assistants.
Oh,
I mean, as I said, they train you.
Exactly.
Because I was walking around
okay,
the whole,
okay.
auditorium,
Yeah.
holding my dog,
Yeah.
doing whatever she was telling us to do, and there
Oh, I
was
thought they trained
6
the
or
dog.
7 people. No, they trained us both at
Train
the same
you.
time.
Oh,
That's-
I thought they trained the dog and then they're like, okay, this is what you need to do.
No, this is their
Yeah.
Give you
training.
like a blueprint.
The first one that we went to,
was awful.
she was terrible. It was done by PetSmart, and this lady just had no clue of how to really train a dog. And then we went to this other one up in Rockville, and it was like military,
Yeah.
And it was great, but because she learned a lot there, and we did too. And we'd had dogs all of our lives.
What's the name of the trainer?
Yeah, well, PetSmart, I don't know if
Dog
she still
Sense.
does it.
It's called Dog Sense.
Dog
Sense.
Sense. Yeah, I told your brother that, and I can give you.
Yeah.
But I hope she's still there.
I think
she
she
was
is.
older,
Yeah.
but you should see. She had a couple German shepherds. Oh my God! You want to see a well-trained dog?
Wow.
Nothing could compare
Yeah.
to these dogs.
Uh-huh.
They wouldn't budge if she didn't let them. They were so well-trained, and they were the sweetest dogs.
Okay.
So
So
I
dog
encourage.
sense for those who are looking for a dog trainer.
Well, I hope they're still
I've
there.
got
Promoting the person without even knowing that.
We've got their information if you need it, but
Yeah.
they were highly recommended. And
Okay, in the hallway,
We thought
honey,
they were
where
great.
you came in.
were you all here when
Does he need help? Or because
when we had all these pine trees? Were you all here? Yeah. I don't remember.
Around the house?
Well, the turkey vultures that are in the
Yeah.
neighborhood. You
Haven't
okay?
seen
So
them?
for a while there, we had all these pine trees, and they'd be real tall out here, and I'd have to throw firecrackers to get because they're huge vultures,
Yeah.
and their poop
Oh.
Yeah.
ruins your house.
Oh, really?
Somebody's deck was completely ruined. They had to move out of their house. So Katie hates big birds like
Yeah.
that. So she sees them, waving their wings out on our chimney. She'll bark and scare them away. She just doesn't like them.
Yeah.
So she's a hunter in that sense.
Yeah.
She'll do anything
that's what they're
not
bred
good
for,
for
right?
us.
Oh, for hunting.
No, she's a birder. So
Oh,
if you were,
birder.
I don't know why that instinct is. to
Or she's a
take
baby.
I don't know, but if she sees a bird on her roof, she will go nuts. And you haven't seen the vultures? You know what a vulture looks
Yeah.
like?
It's black, right? And big.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
their beaks are like that, but they look like
I think I've
turkeys,
seen
too.
them
They're
when I was
huge.
driving in front of the
Eating
elementary
a
school.
dead animal?
And then they when I was driving, they drove off, but they flew off. So
They're protected
They're
birds.
usually,
dead animal,
they're
yes.
usually
They were
eating
eating
like
a dead
a
animal,
deer
yeah.
carcass.
Yeah.
and, like there were a bunch of them down here the other day. There was a dead deer in the road.
wow.
They're
And they were all
protected
over.
because they do eat dead carcasses.
Okay.
Okay, so they're protected here in the States.
Oh, okay.
But they're
You just
ugly.
don't want them around your house because they'll ruin your house.
All right. Well, thank you for having the interview.
I can't believe you better not have kept this on me or I'm going to edit it.
Thank you for having the interview. We appreciate you. Do
You're
you have
great.
one last thing to say?
No, I think you're
You have one
wonderful.
last thing to
I think you're a natural. I was going to say, did you do this in your country?
I think a dog.
Or is
Last
this
thing
what you
would
do?
be I
You
think a
interview
dog
people?
is good human
No.
therapy.
No.
Are you in HR or something?
No, I'm a nurse practitioner.
Oh, well, I knew you were in the health field and he
Yes,
was
yes,
too.
yeah.
But I thought maybe you were HR or something, no?
Oh, really? No, I'm not. I'm not.
She's very good.
Thank you
Yeah.
all, and
Yeah.
like and subscribe. Until the next one.
Every dog has a story. Thanks for sharing yours with us. Subscribe and join the journey.